What is that one important lesson or anything that people in their early 20s should know in this generation, importantly? And also, can you tell, especially that something that you learned later in your life that you wish had known very earlier? Why I asked this, I have many context actually. I can tell you one. As I told you before, I didn't know that badminton is also a life. Badminton is also a career. Cricket is also a career. I thought of these are just games that you can play when you got free time. As well as I don't know about the few colleges and few of the skills, and you can also have a career if you after the graduation there is not only corporate job. But when I got to know all these, it's like I think very lately. It means I couldn't stop all these things aside, and I couldn't start from see, what if I want to become a badminton player right now? I'm 23 years old. I couldn't start my training right now. It might not be helpful. It's maybe a wrong decision too. So what if I got to know this in my early 20s, at least when I was in my intermediate, or when I was in 10th standard? Yeah, I would have make a career in that. I would have tried to make at least everything, maybe that, maybe kind of career or life or anything that one must know before their early 20s. And what that one thing that you felt in your life that you would have known in early 20s but you wouldn't know. Yeah.
Okay. Good question, by the way. It may not be no for me, but how to process my emotions. This is something also that I feel is not taught or not acknowledged, especially in India,
Yeah.
is emotional intelligence. So much of the education in India is focused on developing skills, technical skills, competency, focused on career, but how to process your emotions. I'm feeling this, I'm feeling anxiety, or I'm feeling fear, or I'm feeling sad, or I'm feeling angry, and what to do about it. When you feel it, do you just keep working? Do you try to forget it? Ooh, there's many things that people do instead of feeling. But the most important thing to do is feel so that you can process it and use it to help you fuel your next step. That's something that I wish I was taught growing up. Emotional intelligence is a key skill that I believe people in India, students can learn, which will catapult them in their career. And what I mean by emotional intelligence is being able to hold the space for other people to express their emotions without you getting triggered.
Okay.
A good way to do this is meditation or pranayama or yoga. But there's other things you can do as well, like full focus on a physical activity, or even things like cooking or art or dancing. Full focus on something can help you develop the practice of being in tune with your body and your emotions. And that is why I mentioned this in the previous question that you asked, is it's so important to develop yourself holistically. We are
Yeah.
not we are not robots. We don't just spit out the correct answers on an exam. That's not all we
Yeah.
do. So how to develop ourselves holistically as a whole body person is really, really important for
Yeah,
us to
truly.
have the highest level of success in anything that we do, so in career, your health, relationships, any of those. It starts with processing your emotions, because emotions give us the power to have the impact that we want in the world. Because we can just be AI, right? Any question, these questions you can ask an AI right now. You know that, right?
Yeah, of course.
The answers that I'm giving you are coming from a place of emotion. The AI
Yeah.
cannot have emotion. That is the big difference between
Also
me answering them.
from your own experiences too.
Yeah, but even AI can take experiences, but the emotion, music, let's say, if someone is playing, I play the tabla. If someone is playing the tabla or, veena or sitar or singing, AI cannot replicate that emotion. So
So what if, I mean,
that is going to be the difference in the workplace, you developing your emotional intelligence.
is this a part of someone who teaches? Like, is that a part of teachers or a part of parents? who should tell to their kids? It means, see, what if someone from seventh or eighth standard, they only know they should go to school, have homework, and complete their classworks and submit their projects and all, and come back to the home and play and just go away again. Sorry, going back to school again. So, what do you think that is this a part of in means school teachers, or should parents tell them? What is about that? As I told you this before, no, like my parents had this. They want me to be a good dancer. They had this of idea that we should send her to the dance school, but we didn't have that resource in Sitsila back then, in maybe 7 or 8 years ago. But they had this idea of me to sending school. So I think parents' mindset should change, and teachers should take this initiate to tell their kids not only the books and subject is not only a part of life. There is another career, another side of the world. Because see, when you got to know all these after 20, what is the use of that? I think after 20s, there are many things have gone already. There's nothing, because see, in nowadays, after 23, many of my friends got married. Sometimes I would have imagined, how could they got married at 20 or 21? Don't they have any kind of dreams?
Hmm.
Don't they have their any self thoughts or anything? They got married maybe for social pressure or their uh, family pressure or anything. So I thought that, what if they got to know something when they are in 16 or 15s? That might be helpful, right?
It's changing. We cannot blame it on anyone. The parents did the best they could, knowing what they knew at that time. Your generation knows a little bit more. And so the next generation will have even more opportunities. And the next generation will have more opportunities and more exposure. So it's just a matter of time. And not everyone has all the same opportunities, right? If you grew up in Hyderabad versus in Sirsila or some other place, you're going to have different exposure. So, of course, the parents can do better, the teachers can do better,
Yeah.
you know, your friend groups. And if you know something, it's important for you to share that. And hopefully there's more of that happening. But there's no one to blame. You cannot blame anyone. Everyone's doing the best they can.
I also learned this. One of my friend's dad. I mean, I heard this. He is actually a founder of NGO. He followed this thing when his father said that when you don't like something, try to change it. When you don't like something, try to change it. It doesn't mean you don't need to take permission and all. If you don't like something, then change it. That's all you can do. Allowed that actually.
Yeah, it's up to you. It's always up to us.
Huh, mama?
It's always up to us.
Yeah, exactly. Like to change the world, the change should start within you first. Let's be the change, not you want to change something, so you start this. Let's be the change. Start the change within you. Then the change automatically spread over.
Nice. Good, good, good. I love it.